All right, everybody, welcome back into the Golden Tea Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. It is Monday. If you're anywhere but Chicago, hopefully it's beautiful and sunny and warm. It's starting to get there. It's almost 50 out today after getting anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow, depending on where you're at around Chicago. And it'll be 70 tomorrow. So interesting days out here, but always a perfect time to play some Golden Tea. Monday mix-up daily contest. And it's Crawdad Swamp. Our latest Golden GT Fore remastered course has been mixed up, thrown into a random number generator, and all the holes are mixed up. And let's get things started. Check in with our fans on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for joining us as always. Alright, we got our chat going for YouTube and Twitch as well, so just want to make sure that they are up and ready to go. Alright, so Crawdad Swamp, kicking things off with a par 5 here. A lot of good stuff going on. We have our 10th week of World Championship qualifying going on. It is our Mixed Holes Classic. That is going on in events mode right now, where we're going to qualify 5 more players into the Golden Tea World Championship. We have 2019 Scramble Freaky Friday coming this week. What else we have going on? Throwback Thursday. So we're putting the power in your guys' hands. You voted for last week's, for this week's events mode course. So what we've done is we're doing that again this week, except you're voting for our Throwback Thursday course. So you can vote for Golden Tea Live, Golden Tea Live 2007, 2008, or 2009. And what we'll do is at the end of tomorrow night, so the end of Tuesday, whatever course is in the lead with the most reactions on Facebook, we will choose one of those courses randomly, and that will be our Throwback Thursday course. So looking forward to seeing what you guys vote for over the next couple of days here. Pretty easy start so far with Crawdad. So we kicked it off with a par 5. I believe that was hole 16, the par 3. And now we're looking at, let's see, hole 2, Drivable Par 4. We're going to play it safe here because it is the first game. We're just going to do a high tee 6 wood. Pretty wide open green here. Most of Crawdad Swamp is that way. Steve Sobel, hello to you. Hello to Hannah as well. See who we've got on Twitch and YouTube. Hello to you guys as well. I know my cat putter friend is on there and Danny Boy somewhere as well. Now, depending on the success of our Throwback Thursday course, we'll also probably on Friday do something similar for next week's Monday mix-up. See how you guys enjoy the voting for the course. We'll always like to put power on your guys' hands because then I can't get blamed for choosing a terrible course. So, but it's also fun to get you guys more involved. Look at that. Hole 1 is number 5 in today's mix-up. Think we've got some pretty good scores out there right now. $1,554 in the prize pool currently. We have one minus 30 on top. That's Jeff Harlow. He is currently in the top spot for the $141 top prize. But it's only 2 o'clock, so there's still 9 hours left to go with the current setup. So you can play as many times as you want, as always with every daily contest. So until the clock typically strikes 12, I think right now it's still set to 1 a.m. Central Daylight Savings Time, but you have that much time to get out there, play as many games as you want. Daily contest setup is always going to be the same, so everything you're seeing me hit here is stuff that you can go out there and hit the same exact shots for you as well. Hit my 8-wood a little too soft, but somehow ended up dry. Was a little worried about hitting the 8-wood there, but we might have to play a little bit of cut the second time that we tackle this Drivable Par 4. Hooch on YouTube, yes. So this week is actually a good one. I'm glad you brought that up because we are going to be doing a few more sneak peeks. We've got a new mobile version of the game testing now internally and with some of our Android testers. So we will get some more videos and screenshots out to you guys probably maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. All depends. We got a lot of good stuff going on. Actually, just before this live stream, received our very first marketing test build of Golden Tee 2020. So a lot of good stuff that I am going to be enjoying after this live stream that we can't tell you about yet. If you haven't done so already, if you haven't qualified for the Golden Tee World Championship, go out there, play events mode. We also have our last chance money shot contest coming up next month. That's in May. So after all the other qualifying is said and done, there's a Friday in a Friday in May that you'll be able to play money shot, win a couple $100 first prize, and the very top of the leaderboard who has yet to qualify for the World Championship will win their spot. I believe, let's see, I say Jason Lociavo, I believe he won his entry last year in the contest. Was able to secure his spot through the money shot contest. And then, of course, the Friday, June 21st, closest to the pin contest. I announced it on Friday if you didn't catch it. The closest to the pin contest is going to be slightly different this year. It's going to be all non-qualifiers. So the remaining 74th qualifying spot for the World Championship will be decided that Friday amongst all non-qualifiers. Last year we mixed it up and had qualifiers and non-qualifiers playing, but we're going to make it more straightforward, more fun for you guys. So anybody that shows up in Las Vegas at the Orleans Hotel and Casino on Friday, June 21st, will get to play in the Closest to the Pin contest if you have yet to qualify. If you win the Closest to the Pin contest, you get your entry, which is worth at least, we'll just call it $500–600. If you qualified for the World Championship, went dead last in the qualifier, and went 0-2 in match play. So definitely some good stuff for players of all skill levels, except that shot that I took way too long to hit. Was actually hoping to hit the zero hybrid through the tree gap, but this was actually a really short look I have yet to see. But we know to hit that 8-wood a little bit harder next time. Usually we, with the daily contests, Freaky Fridays, all that, we usually play about 3 or 4 games, so we'll see how the flow goes. We'll see how much I want to bury my fists into this cabinet after I screw up really easy shots. But all kidding aside, we'll try to get at least 3 or 4 games in for you guys today. That way you can watch this video whether you're watching live or once it's archived. You can get out there to your local watering hole or Buffalo Wild Wings or restaurant or bowling alley, wherever you play Golden Tee in a prize play state. Get out there and play the daily contest. Can Arizona compete in the money shot in May? So unfortunately, due to Arizona's prize play limitations that are not, fortunately, we have a limit of $35, which means Arizona players are not able to qualify in the money shot competition. But Arizona, I'm not a geographer or somebody who works with maps a lot, but I do know that Arizona is not far from Las Vegas. Probably a couple-hour drive, if that, for some of you. So I expect a lot of our Arizona players to show up at the World Championship in Vegas on Friday, June 21st. Matt, you can go to home.goldentee.com if you want to purchase your own Golden Tee Home Edition. You won't be able to play in the daily contests like this, but you can play invitational contests that have Freaky Fridays. You can set up contests with your buddies. If you're in a prize play state, you can play against your friends for money. But all kinds of information on home.goldentee.com. Justin from Denver, again, thank you. Ben, appreciate the compliment on my World Championship jersey. We are actually working on the new designs. A little bit different than last year's, but going to look just as snazzy, if not better. All right, hole 12. I can't believe we were already on through 12 holes of this money mix-up. I'm talking too much, but a lot of exciting stuff going on here. So we are going to hit a high tee, 9.5 degree driver. Not a fan of that shot, but still within chipping distance. Oh, almost. Mike Leadbetter, Ryan Tanzi, Kyle, thanks for joining us. Dan Kozlowski as well. Hope to see you guys all soon. Next weekend, I can't believe I almost forgot to mention this. I'm surprised that a certain S. Sobel in the live stream did not yell at me for not mentioning it. So next Thursday through Sunday is the St. Louis Open, the Missouri Open down in St. Peters, Missouri at Hot Shots. Our next National Golden Tee Tournament, the final National Golden Tee Tournament, final major tournament before the World Championships in June. If I'm missing something, please, please, please let me know. If you have a local tournament going on in your area, whether it's big or small, we'd love to know. We'd love to help get the word out. St. Louis Open, going to expect at least 120 players. We were in the high 100s the last few years. And this year at Hot Shot should be even better than ever. We broke 100 in Florida. We broke 100 in Wisconsin. So we're really looking forward to hopefully getting that trifecta of the first 3 national major tournaments of the year, breaking 100 plus players. Lodell Parks, appreciate you buying me a beer. Looking forward to seeing you in St. Louis, my friend. But if you have yet to sign up, you can go to the Power Events Facebook, the Facebook event. So look for the St. Louis Open, the Missouri Open, however you want to call it. Just type in PEGT St. Louis and it'll come up on your events. Or go to PEGTtour.com and you can sign up there as well. If you sign up by the beginning of next week, you'll get a really awesome commemorative player card that yours truly is working on designing. If you've yet to come to a Golden Tee tournament, there's plenty of videos, photos, some that can't be unseen once you've seen them, that show the fun, hilarious, great learning experience that Power Events tournaments are. Any tournament that involves Golden Tee and some of these great players. This is, what, my 9th year of tournament events, something like that. Crazy to think about, but I would not be where I am today, literally in this position at Golden Tee and Incredible Technologies, or with my somewhat ability to play Golden Tee skills, whatever you want to call it. I would not be here without meeting other great Golden Tee players, finding players in my area, going to tournaments. So very good learning experience. Whew, nice shot there by me. Had to say it. But whether you are a beginner, you've played for a few years, you play a couple of games a week with your buddies, or you might just be somebody who people see on the leaderboard but have never met in person, there's going to be a gold bracket for top level players, purple bracket for the middle tier, and then if we break 100 or 96, we're going to have another pink bracket. So definitely opportunities for skill levels of wide varieties. See if my 10.5 degree, you know what, we're going to go 3-wood over these. Yeah, I knew the 3-wood would clear it, but just wanted to be safe. Didn't hit a good shot there, so we're going to be practicing chipping with my 5-bird, my good friend, the 5 hybrid. Oh, look at that. Take the birdie, or excuse me, take the eagle chip and walk away. B-Man, Brendan Harris, Randall, James, thanks for joining. This looks fun. How well can you cut an 8-wood is what hole 18, which is actually hole 17, asks today. Not the worst look here, but something that I'm probably going to want to hit a little bit harder. Not awful. I got it on the green, so I'm putting in for eagle. Ugh. Broke a little bit too much for me. So 24, Not the best score starting off, but again, look at that. Birdies and eagles across the board. No pars. Don't think I hit any shots in the water. Hopefully that stays the same way for the next game. But definitely some scoring opportunities there. So let's try this again. And I take that back. I did just lie unintentionally. I did hit the water, but I made my... Did I hit... Yeah, I hit the water on one of the par 5s, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. We're playing a few more daily contests, Monday mix-up on Crawdad Swamp. Justin McKee, one of our top fans. Appreciate this is literally the only video he watched live. I appreciate that. I'm sure you do it just because you guys get to watch me play some Golden Tee. But I think it's nice. I'm not a top talent. I'm like a top 50 on a good day, top 100. So I feel like I can resonate with a lot of you. I can play well, and I can also play very poorly in the same time. Get in there. Oh, that's a good way to talk about it. I'm talking about how I'm a somewhat decent player. Almost hold it out. Boom. I'm okay with that. Matt Henson, yes, thank you for reminding me. I did have a shot in the water. But I blame it on the fact that I was talking about the World Championship and how you guys could qualify even if you haven't qualified already. So we'll just blame it on the excitement of being in Las Vegas again in June. Our friends at the Orleans and Boyd Gaming doing a lot for us. Dave Sandmeyer, who just joined us live on Facebook, excuse me, was actually the winner of our Closest to the Pin contest last year. The video on our social media or on Golden Tee TV's pages, one of our partners, some of the best videos I have ever had the pleasure of recording, seeing live, commentating on it. It really was a great moment. So there's my shout out to my friend Dave Sandmeyer. Oh, look at that. That's actually a really good shot. I wasn't even trying to get that close, but hey. The thing with Crawdad Swamp, whether you're playing it in prize play, the daily contest, or Monday mix-up, you just want to make sure that you're getting on these huge greens and at least attempting to putt in for eagle. You're not always going to make them, especially on some of these longer setups. You're going to have long putts and long chips, but at least you're getting on there and attempting to make an eagle putt. DMAG on YouTube. How can I get more machines in the area? Well, your best bet is to shoot us an email. Go to itsgames.com. Shoot us an email or call our customer support team, our customer service team, whatever you want to call them. They'll put you in touch with some of our operators in the area, and hopefully we can get more Golden Tee games out near you. If you own a location, you can also buy a game and become your own operator. There's a lot of different options. And of course, as always, you can use the Golden Tee Caddy app on your Android or Apple device to use your location to find a game near you, or go to goldentee.com and then click on the Find a Game link at the top of the homepage. Justin, yes, you should probably get back to work. Do not want to get you fired, but make sure on your way home you stop and play a couple of games of Crawdad Swamp for Mixed Up Monday. And thanks for joining us, my friend. All right, so this was the first shot. First one I screwed up. Didn't get wet, but didn't get on the green. We are going to try to hit a soft 6-wood over the trees. It's hard because the 6-wood is such a finicky club, as I'll call it. Hit the fringe. Oh, thank goodness. So if you can hit your 6-wood very soft, you'll be okay. I tried to hit the 8-iron hard. I didn't hit it hard enough, but was able to stay dry. This time, hit the 6-wood soft and was able to get that eagle. There's really not too many holes. Like this hole in particular, I believe this is normally hole 10. I was worried about this one setting up a little difficult for some of our players, but it actually, being able to just tee it back and throw a 3-wood out there, I hit this one a little bit soft, but pretty easy shot that you can just hit the 3-wood over the trees and on the green for eagle. Bad putt there, so we'll ignore that. Unfortunately, I think we're too far in the back on the tee boxes to potentially make this a drivable hole. I know sometimes some of the setups, I believe we also have seen a shot of the week where this hole is actually drivable. Shot points? Oh, it rolled just enough, far enough away from the cup, even though it says 6 foot, 5 foot. That's all right. I'll forgive the team. All right, so here, I know when we've done this stream before, I've taken a zero hybrid, which is actually why I chose the club set that you can see right there, something like that. But no need for the zero hybrid. We're actually just going to take the 8 wood, high tee it, but make sure you hit it hard. Clear right over those trees. Hopefully that wind will blow. Nope. So that's a problem. You gotta... I'm not good at listening to my own advice. So I was trying to just get it on the green and go towards the cup because I wanted the hole out, the hole in one. Well, it's such a big green. You really need to play it safe and just hit it a little bit to the left. Let the wind carry you on the green and have a putt for eagle. Because it's just a small 8 mile an hour wind to the left, I'm going to move the tee box over a little bit. For some of these short shots, I prefer to not pull back, as you guys have seen countless times in these live streams. Joseph, so what you're watching now is the daily contest. So if you're in a prize play state and you're playing at an online Golden Tee commercial unit, so non-home owner or non-home unit, you can go to select the number of golfers and then choose online for prizes and then choose daily contest. And exactly what you're watching now, what we're playing through here, is what you will see on your local Golden Tee cabinet. So that's the nice thing about this is we're playing this all in production. You know, sometimes when we do preview videos, we do that in our development side. But these live streams I like to do in production because what you see, what you watch me hit, the good shots, the bad, is all the same stuff that you're going to see at your local Golden Tee cabinet. I'm not a fan of this shot. We almost got up there before, but we're going to try it this way. I actually hit that out way too far to the left. So this is another one of those holes where possibly with streaks you can get up there very easily. I'm using the grabbers just because that's what I'm used to on the 2019 courses. And if you guys haven't done so yet, you want to vote for, go to our Facebook page, vote for our our Throwback Thursday daily contest course. You have until the end of tomorrow to do so. Oh, look at that. Come on. Oh, that's one of those where I felt good about that. But you can choose, you vote with your reaction. So you can like the picture, you can love the picture, you can laugh at it, you can use a wow face. It's all explained on our Facebook page, but you can vote for Golden Tee Live course, Golden Tee Live 2007, Live 2008, and Live 2009. Those are the 4 options we give you for this week's Throwback Thursday contest. And then by the end of tomorrow, we'll tally up all the votes, and then we'll choose a random course from that year for this week's Throwback Thursday contest. Whoa, excuse me. I can't remember. I want to say this is one of the early par 4s. This is sometimes drivable now because of equipment. This is another hole you want to make sure that you absolutely hit your best shot on here. I did not put roll on the first time. I was smart enough to do it this time, and we got a little, I believe we got some love from the hill. Yeah, definitely got some love, a little love tap from the hill, which is always appreciated. But this is a much better putt than we had last time. I think we had about a 90-foot putt that did go in, but anytime you can cut down the distance, I'm always happy with that. Hole 16, a little bit of a difficult setup from what I'm used to seeing on this par 4. I hit a very soft 5-wood in between the B3 and in between the 2-3. I hit it a little bit harder this time. Wasn't intentional, but anything between 100 and 110 miles per hour on the trackball feedback meter will work. Just had a bad chip there, so we're going to ignore it. Looks like we're going to end up the same at 24, but I feel like for some of the mistakes I made in the first game, we corrected them in the second game and then found new mistakes to make. So we will definitely fix that for our next game. But the scoring opportunities are definitely there. I believe let's get a refresh as we get towards the 18th hole. Let's do a refresh of the scores. $1,554 prize pool, so $141 first place prize. A lot of 29s on the board, and looks like a 30 under is top score right now by Jeff Harlow out of Missouri. So let's see if we can get. We got it on the green the first game, but I want a hole in one. Not gonna get it, but we're getting closer to that green. Oh, come on, Jim. Come on, Jim Zielinski. I blame him. Somehow that chip punched out. So we went from a 24 to a 23. A few mistakes. Hole 9 in our mix-up is still causing a problem, but I think we've got it down pat. We're what, at a half an hour mark? We got a lot of people watching, chiming in, asking questions. So, you know what? We will play at least 2 more games unless I shoot a very great, amazing score right now, which I'm not sure is going to happen. But now we've played 2 games. We've made mistakes and we've corrected them on both games. So let's see if we can put them all together to get a good score this game. Shot points. Oh, come on. It's because I didn't hit bite that time. I went at it with no spin, but that's okay. It's weird to see hole 2, par 3, is actually, you know, what is normally hole 16 in regular Crawdad Swamp. To see it as hole 2 is interesting. It's a fun setup. To see that hole with a little bit of a soft wind is always welcome. Hole 3 is actually hole 2. Nice drivable par 4 that we're just going to go right at. Putting in for eagle. This week's Freaky Friday, since we're playing the daily contest, we'll talk about it. This week's Freaky Friday is the 2019 new tees. So you've seen a little bit of these holes through events mode, but there's a lot of, what is there, 70 or 90 different golf holes from the 2019 courses, excluding the 4 courses. So a lot of new looks that you're going to see in this week's Freaky Friday. Adam or myself will have a preview video for that this week. Might potentially have a live stream. It is Good Friday and we are off, so we'll have to see how it works with our schedules. Ugh, almost shot points there. Alright, so if you guys are just joining in, first game we hit an 8 wood, did not hit hard enough. Second game we hit a soft 6 wood with backspin. We got a little bit of tree love. This time we're just going to go right at it. Almost going in. That's definitely got to be shot points, right? Alright. I couldn't handle getting 6 foot and no shot points from the game anymore. I believe number 7 here today is normally hole 10. Nice little setup here. You could just take a high 3 wood and just go right on over those trees. I keep hitting it soft because I'm so worried about going past the green. But this time we didn't miss the putt, so that's always nice. If you're wondering why I have a 0 hybrid in this bag, it's for one of the upcoming holes that actually is set up for an 8-wood today. So if you're worried about getting in the sand or having to chip a lot or just hitting awful shots like I just did, you can put a G wedge and a lob wedge in your bag if you want. I hit that shot thinking, why are you cutting the ball that way? And then I did exactly that. So, few minor mistakes, but that's all right. That's why we play for these contests. You guys can watch me hopefully put together a good game, and then here we go. So normally you see this tee box over here, and you can hit a 0 hybrid through the little tree gap. This time we're going to hit an 8-wood high tee. We're going to make sure we hit it. We're going to make sure we hit it hard this time and actually get it on the green, so we're putting in for eagle instead of chipping in for birdie. So, soft golf applause for me. Finally getting an eagle on that hole. Speaking of golf applause, if you guys have not heard, and if you haven't, I'm very shocked. Tiger Woods coming back, winning his first Masters since 2005, so 14 years. Absolutely crazy. Man has gone through a lot, and to come back is great for golf. It's great for us. Puts a lot of eyes back on the sport where they belong. So if you have yet to go see some of the amazing shots that he hit, and of course not just Tiger, but everybody at the Masters yesterday, you know, bumping up the schedule by a few hours because of storms and actually severe storms. We saw that there was some bad weather in Augusta not too long after the Masters was over. So take a look at our page. A lot of good content on Instagram and Twitter from some of our friends that showed just some of the great shots that these guys were hitting throughout the day yesterday. All right, let's see if we can get there. All right, so that time I actually hit the ball well. Just don't go too far. All right, we went too far. Oh, that's beautiful. That is amazing. So if you end up, I can't believe that actually went through the fringe like that and ended up in the cup. I'm tempted. You know what? What the heck? We are going to send a shot. That was such a nice putt. We're going to send it to YouTube. It was just such a fun putt that I wasn't expecting to make, so we're just going to go with it. This is actually hole 18, which is number 13 at today's contest. Let's see if we can get a little, thought we might be able to get some hill love and bounce it off the hill in the hole, but still putting in for eagle. I'm okay with that. Ben, glad to hear that you got your form in. I don't remember if I've seen it yet or not, but looking forward to seeing it at the World Championship. It's going to be a really good time. A lot of exciting stuff that we have yet to announce that hopefully over the next few weeks we will announce. If you didn't want to be the World Championship beforehand, shame on you, but you're absolutely going to want to be there after some of the news that we have coming out in the next few weeks. So, June 21st through the 23rd, at the Orleans in Las Vegas. Definitely hit that too far left, so we're getting wet. But reasonable price rooms at the Orleans. Plenty of other locations in Vegas you can stay. Everyone loves Las Vegas. There's not too many people I know that don't. But plenty of Golden Tee action going on. Even if you go there and you don't end up qualifying in the Close to the Pin contest or anything like that, there's still going to be stuff to do for all Golden Tee fans throughout the days. So you have no real good reason to not come join us at the Orleans in the showroom for the 2019 Golden Tee World Championship. All right, we're at hole 17. think we've got the last 2 holes down pat. I want to get it on the green. I'm hoping we can end one of these games with a hole-in-one on par on hole 18 of this week's Monday Mix-Up Crawdad Swamp, which is actually hole 17 during a normal setup. We're just going to go ahead and throw our 8-wood out there with a little bit of a cut. Let the wind blow us on the green. Oh, almost. Not the bounce I was looking for, but I'll absolutely take it. Putting in for eagle. Hey, made the eagle putt, thank goodness. All right, so 25 with a couple of bad shots. Hole 15 should have been an eagle. That was our game 3. We're gonna play one more. We need to at least get you guys on the path to 29. So, 4th game, hopefully our final game here today for our Monday Mix-Up Crawdad Swamp course. We're going to get you to 29 or better. We just have to put all the pieces from the first few games into one. But whether you're out now on lunch, you go out after work, you meet up your friends, your husband, your wife, whoever, to play some Golden Tee, you'll at least have this video to watch when it's archived, and see what some of the good shots we are hitting are, see where we make our mistakes, and don't make the same mistakes that you watch me do every once in a while on this live stream. And it'll be good. You guys can put together a good score, win yourself a chunk of that $1,500 prize pool. And, you know, we pay 300 spots down. So even if you go out there, play 1 or 2 games, watch some of the shots that we're hitting. There's definitely opportunity there to play the daily contest, win some cash prizes, and have some fun with those. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Oh, come on, give me shot points. Ah, it's going to be right there. I knew it. It was like, I could tell. It was going to be 6 feet away, but no great shot points, but that's all right. Still putting in for eagle on hole 3 of today's daily contest. Can't say that I'm too upset at that. Great shot points are always amazing, but I'm okay with just getting the eagle putt and going from there. I almost put release on this shot, the approach shot for hole 4. With that 16-mile-an-hour wind, I wanted to be careful, though. And that's why I didn't. But I had such a great line. All right. Feeling some shot points here. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Had to get the great shot points on, what is that, hole 5, which is actually hole 1 in the normal Crawdad Swamp lineup. Alright, we tried the 8-wood, didn't work out too well. We tried a soft 6-wood. It didn't seem to be too bad. That might go in. Come on! Ugh. Almost had it. I was actually nervous cutting the 6-wood, because if you ever tried to cut the 6-wood into the wind, it's not the best club to do that with, but we almost aced it. We walked away with an eagle. I'm going to be happy at that. Hole number 10, which is number 7 in today's contest, high 3-wood, right over those trees. Hit it a little bit harder this time so I wasn't putting from so far away.
He puts the brakes on it.
I feel a little bit better about this daily contest right now. Silly mistake cost us a few strokes on hole 8, so we're just going to blast our driver up there, get on the green, get our birdie, and walk away happy. Put a little bit cut in the ball, but this time I feel like I can afford to. It wasn't the silly cut that I tried last time. Just gotta be careful putting with those downhill green slopes. Usually anything 5 and higher, always pull that trackball back just to be safe. All right, high T 8-wood. We're going to crush it just to be extra safe this time. We want to stay on the green.
That'll hold, and he'll be putting.
All right, so finally a clean front nine on today's Monday Mix-Up Daily Contest of Crawdad Swamp. Clean through front nine, so we got 14 under. Let's see if we can continue down this path for the back nine. Come on, get in there. Finally. All right, so there you go. Hole in one on the par 3. Now notice that time I moved it back almost all the way to the back right of the tee, but I did leave a little room. No pullback for me. That's just a preference on some of these shots where I'm trying to play the wind. And look, just like that, we're back getting the ball rolling here on the back nine of Crawdad Swamp. Back-to-back par 3s. Let's see if we can go back-to-back aces. I wanted to play it safe using bite. Probably should have just went no spin at it, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, so. All right, this last time we got very lucky with a really nice putt. This time we're going to just try to get it on the green. I missed the trackball a little bit, did not get it out as far, so we're not putting in for eagle. Almost had the 5 hybrid chip. Looks like we are not going to be able. Yeah, that was just, I don't know how that came off bad from the fringe. So, come on, really? So it looks like our train has fallen off the rails. So we went hole in one birdie and then bogey. Just a bad approach shot on hole 12 there. But we're going to follow it up with a hole in one on hole 13 here. Just going to bounce it right off the wall. Oh, almost. Can't be too frustrated though, because you know what? Hey, daily contest, same setup all 24 hours of the day. So if we really want to, depending on how the next few holes go, we might play one more contest, still keep it under an hour for this Monday Mix-Up live stream. Alright, feel a little bit better about this shot, especially considering we watered it last time. Did not get the lovely hill bounce, but still putting in for eagle, almost dead center of the cup, so I'm okay with that. It's nice that these last couple holes, so 15, 16, and 18 are all drivable par 4s. So even if you have a couple of bad shots, like yours truly did, you've got plenty of opportunity to score, get an eagle. Great shot points. Another 6 foot. Another 6 foot putt, no great shot points. I'm looking at all of you, my Golden Tee Pro crackers. But all jokes aside, that's 8 strokes in the last 4 holes. You just need to have good approach shots on all 4. One of them is a par 5, which you're seeing now, hole 17. You know, not the easiest shots between 15, 16, and 18, but definitely doable. I don't think I've screwed up too much, except missing putts on those holes. But the approach shots I'm hitting are halfway decent. Here's the deal. We're going to play hole 18. If I hit a hole in one, we're walking away. It's all on you guys. You got to get out there and play. If I don't hit a hole in one, we'll play one more daily contest today, and then we're getting out of here. It's like I can't go at that hole with not having backspin. It's just I don't feel comfortable. But the last couple of shots, if I would have had bite or no spin, whew, game over for hole 18. All right, so we really just blew 2 strokes. Should be a 29. We just had that one bad hole on hole 12. Should have been a 28, but we also had that hole in one on the par 3. So All right, final game, fifth and final money shot contest or daily contest Monday mix-up on Crawdad Swamp. We're gonna put a 28 on here, if not a 29, and then you guys are gonna get out there and play and do the very same. All right. Here's a tip. It's not really a tip, but even if you're not getting hole outs, great shot points are going to help you on the leaderboard. This time I tried to hit my shot a little bit farther out. Robert, if you need to practice, the only way you can get out there and practice is by getting out there and practicing. So hopefully you can take these 5 games from today's Monday mix-up daily contest, put together a somewhat good game. I feel good about this one. I think we're finally going to get a solid score. Oh, I wish I would have hit that just a wee bit harder. But this fifth and final game is definitely going to be what you want to play, what you want to watch while you're playing today's contest at your local watering hole.
That's a good drive, Peter. Golfer 1. What a line.
Bad approach shot there. I did the no pullback, but I didn't hit it out far enough. Not an awful putt, but something you're going to want to make note of. Just hit it a little bit harder. Maybe pull it back to control your shot a bit more.
On the tee. That's a good tee shot, Peter. There should be no problem with this shot.
All right, I like that shot. Is this going in? It's not going in, but no great shot points either, huh? Oh, that's all right. That's all right. All right, my suggestion here is a 6-wood with backspin, a soft little cut on it. Didn't get it as close to the hole as the last few times, but we're still only a few feet away from eagle. Putting in, looking at that beautiful GT behind. Also, really quick, with this being the last contest we're going to play today, before I forget, you have just under 12 hours left to go to buy our GT Master jacket. If you want to look like the one and only Tiger Woods, get out there and get the Golden Tee green jacket today. Have 12 hours to get that while it's still on sale. So I feel like in my head I'm thinking I'm hitting the ball harder, but what I'm really doing is just hitting it farther and farther left. But as long as we can putt in for eagle, okay with that. Remember, the key is we want to get 14 under on the front 9 and 14 under on the back. Hopefully we can get another hole-in-one on that par 3.
No excuses from this line.
Let's hope I didn't hit that shot too soft. Look at that. Oh, come on. Where is the love? That's going to be another 6 foot, no shot points. That's it. We're rewriting the code for great shot points because that is just hurting my ego on this live stream. All right, hole 9, high tee, 8-wood. Play that wind to your advantage. I think I might have mishit the trackball there. Get on the green. Oh, look at that. Mishit the trackball like that and almost get great shot points. Definitely some opportunities. Hole 1. What is it? Hole 1 and hole 5. Hole 4. Actually, 1, 4, and 5 are really set up well. Potentials for hole outs are definitely there. Remember last time we almost went all the way back, but not completely. See if we can follow this up with another hole-in-one. Make me feel a little bit better with myself. Just a bit outside. I knew once I hit that hole-in-one last game that we were in trouble. All right, this time we'll just change it up. We'll hit a hole-in-one on the next par 3 instead of hole 10. All right, hole 12 is where I'll call it my round killer last game. We're going to go high tee, spinny A1. Now, I probably should have, could have put roll on that. Actually, roll would have got me on the green. It's definitely a 29 setup if you can get it on the green and putt in for eagle. So that hole 12, you might want to go roll. I was hesitant because of the first time I hit roll, and it just roll. I had a very amazing putt for eagle. Let's see if we can get this hole in one off the hill. Oh, come on, really? All right, we'll take the eagle. Actually, hole 18 in Real Crawdad Swamp number 13 in today's mix-up. Actually, all the par 3s have some pretty nice setups to them. This one we haven't got shot points on, but if you go with no spin, opportunity is definitely there. All right, we're gonna hit this one as hard as we can. Missed the trackball, but hopefully, there we go. We got a nice little hill bounce. Not as good as the first time we did it. So we still have a 51-foot putt for eagle. But when you hit the bottom, the dead center bottom of the cup, it doesn't matter. All right, hit that one a little bit harder than I wanted. But again, we're on the green, putting in for eagle. And when it comes to some of these courses, especially daily contest, that's all you really want. Same setup for all 24 hours of the contest. Take a few games to learn the nuance of the courses and the course setup, where the tee boxes are, where the pin placements are at, you know, wind conditions, all that. And hopefully, if I can put up a somewhat decent game after 5 games of the daily contest, you know, with these videos, you guys hopefully can do the same. As soon as this video is over on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, I believe Twitch does it as well, the video will archive. You can go back and view it anytime. Let's say we hit a hole in one on hole 18, and we can all walk away happy. Or I hit a very bad shot and we're chipping in for eagle. All right, great. Not the way I was looking to end this. Let's see if I can end this on a high note. Nope, hit it way too hard. Only going to end up with 27, but par is 29. I showed you the way earlier on a par 3. I think it was hole 10, how to hit hole 1. Hole 18 is definitely an eagle hole if you don't cut your 8-wood too much. Hole 12, if you use roll when hitting a spinny A1, you definitely get on the green and putt in for eagle as well. So that's it for here in the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay, as always. Remember, go on Facebook. You have until the end of Tuesday to vote for the course of Throwback Thursday. You've got 4 choices: Golden Tee Live, Live 2007, Live 2008, and Live 2009. Go vote, react to the photo, and by the end of tomorrow night, we will choose, you will choose this week's Throwback Thursday daily contest. Freaky Friday is 2019 mixed holes. So new looks, new holes, stuff you haven't seen in events mode. And until next time, we'll see ya. Get out there, play.